So I actually found out about Jeff Walker and his product launch formula way back in like 2010. I know, yes, over a decade, over 15 years plus. And he blew me away. I think one of the things that really attracted me to him was because he was so authentic and true and real and honest. And that is something that you don't see that often. A lot of times people just pretend to be and then just make the sales is all about the sales. And Jeff was more all about the results. He wants us to have results, and it's really clear to see that. I've been using his strategies for over 15 plus years now. And oh my God, I have to tell you. So there are a couple of things. So first of all, back in 2010, Jeff did something that completely blew my mind. And it is something that I use to this day, and it works like wildfire every single time. So at the time, Jeff was actually promoting an email program. And he said to us, use my link and then I'll give you this extra bonus for this affiliate program or this email program. But if you don't want to use my link, that's fine. Here's the regular link. And so there was this feeling of reciprocity. Jeff had already given us so much. Actually, I don't even think he offered us a special bonus at the time. He just gave us the two options. But because he had already given us so much value, I wanted to use his affiliate link. It wasn't going to cost me anything extra, right? I felt so much reciprocity. I wanted to give him back because he had given me so much. I honestly don't think anybody used the direct link. He was that good. And I have used that technique over and over and over again throughout the years. And people always choose my affiliate link rather than the direct link because I follow Jeff's example and I provide pure value, not just a little bit of value, but like pure full on value. And it builds this this trust, and this reciprocity of wanting to pay them back by helping them as well. So it's really cool. So anyway, use that tip. There are a couple other things that I've learned over the years from Jeff that I use in everything. So I'm really great on YouTube. I know that sounds a little bit egotistical, but I really am good at YouTube. And one of the reasons I'm so good on YouTube is because of Jeff Walker. I know how to get people to watch my videos all the way through to the end because I use his PS path. Right? I focus on the problem, I solve it for them, and then I naturally lead them into the next related problem that person's going to have because we just solved the first one. That is something I learned from Jeff. Nobody else taught that. And that's what he did with his sales letter. He threw it on the side and became his sideways sales letter. And he just kept getting people going from one page to the next because he would solve a problem and introduce the next and solve a problem and introduce the next. And it was so clever. And there are so many little tricks like that he teaches in his program. And he honestly touches on all of them for you in his free training. So if you haven't had a chance to look at that, definitely have a look at that. So that's another thing that I've used from Jeff Walker that I am so grateful for because it's literally one of the reasons I'm doing so well on YouTube. So thank you, Jeff, for that. I also use that in my emails. I use it in my sales pages, like in my webinars, everywhere. It's amazing. And the other thing that I learned from Jeff is really focusing first on showing the opportunity of what you're offering, then actually giving them the training, like giving them the transformation of how to achieve this opportunity, and then moving them into this ownership feeling where they feel like they obviously have whatever it is that you're trying to sell, right? Because without it, they can't do all these things the nice, easy way. They'd have to do it all the hard way like you did, right? So there's so much you can learn from Jeff. But one of honestly the best things you could learn from Jeff is that just give great content. Truly help your people. And then trust. It will be reciprocated. It will so be reciprocated. And you can do it strategically using Jeff's strategies. I'm so grateful to you, Jeff. Thank you so much for everything you've taught me. I am honestly a fan of Jeff and PLF for life.